Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 12 of the Mountain Dew Code Red Series. We are here at Dubai for 18 laps of racing in the Sharpie 300. Michael Cavanero and Alan Cavanero on the front row here today, with Colby Alves and Benjamin Tilton in row 2. Steve Cavallo, Nicholas Samudio, row 3. Chris Carrando, Sam Rogers, row 4, with Cameron Gaddu and Karen Vieira in row 5. So these drivers get ready for 18 laps of racing. And after today, 8 races left for them. We already know the Truck Series got 8 races left. Michael Santos with a big lead in that series. In this series, Cameron Gaddu maintaining a points lead right now. I think it's 21 points ahead of James Morton. So Cameron Gaddu is going to start 9th today. James Morton starting 14th. Steve Cavallo has improved in the points up to 3rd, and he is about 42, 30 something back. I don't remember. But he starts 5th. So this could be an interesting race. Cameron Gaddu hoping he doesn't have bad luck. We know Michael Santos finally had his big lead cut in half, basically, since he had problems. The drafting distance has been increased from 0.985 to 0.995, so hopefully these guys aren't bump drafting the whole way around this place. Anyway, let's get you to the start of today's race. So the green flag is out. The Sharpie 300 is underway. They head into the first 2 turns. Michael Cavanero trying to hang on as they're scurrying all over the place behind them. But Michael Cavanero holds on to the race lead after the first 2 turns. So now Allen trying to hold on to second. As there's been no problems yet. Here's a good case of the drafting distance. Might have a clean race now. But it is early. It's only lap 1. Alan Cavanero getting the push here from Benjamin Tilton. Those guys are teammates, I think. Yep, they are. But Michael Cavanero currently leading it for Driftin' Motorsports. Sorry for the silence. It's just thinking. They seem to not be racing as badly as they did in trucks. Michael Cavanero in the lead. As we look at Colby Alves here in 3rd, trying to get by that 54 car. There's still plenty of racing going on here. They're not train racing yet. Alan Cavanero was faster than Michael Cavanero that past lap. Michael Cavanero, a 2-time winner in part-timers so far this season. He's been racing Code Red Series as well. Okay, now they're train racing a bit. Till they get to here, then they all start going all over the place trying to gain positions. Now Alan Cavanero looking for the lead on Michael Cavanero. Michael gets into the AstroTurf, and Alan is trying to get by. Will he clear him? He cleared him. Alan Cavanero is your new race leader here on lap 4. But Michael Cavanero hasn't given up. He's got Colby Alves behind him. Three-car battle for the lead up here. Michael Cavanero on the right side of Alan. Michael drives it into the turn. Michael will lead that lap. But now Alan fighting back. Alan holding on for the moment. But Michael clearly wants to get back by him. Steve Cavallo up to 6th here. So we know Cavallo is in 6th. James Morton is 13th. And where is Cameron Gaddu? Or did I miss him? I must have missed him. Oh, there he is, Cameron Gaddu in 10th. So James Morton currently behind Cameron Gaddu, but Cavallo is ahead of Cameron. As the top 5 start pulling away here, Alan Cavanero in the lead. As Alan Cavanero leads, now Michael Cavanero getting pressure from Colby Alves here. As Colby's looking out to go into 2nd place. They're side by side for 2nd. Michael does have the draft, but they're still side by side. As Colby is trying to get by for 2nd. He's got a bit of an edge here as they're about to complete lap 6. They'll be a third of the way done. Ooh, Colby moves closer to the 15, gets him loose. And now Colby Alves in the 2nd place. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back for more racing action here at Dubai. Welcome back here to Dubai. We're on board with Steve Cavallo in the 7, who's moved up to 5th. And a little interesting fact I'd like to say here. So we're on board with Cavallo here, and I'm getting 25 frames per second. You know how much I get when I'm not recording? About 40. So this the having Bandicam record does slow the game down about 15 frames per second in certain areas, and then there's an occasional lag down to 10, which I don't know why that's happening. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, let's go back to the TV camera. I can't wait till I get that gaming PC I've been talking about. I want to get it so bad, but I just don't have the money at all. There's Colby Alves back under pressure from Michael Cavanero. But pit stops will surely show. We noticed in the Truck Series event, Chris Carrando pitted, and he just pulled away from him. He was gone from everybody. The unique way the pit road exit is basically just like the turn. Is now Benjamin Tilton getting a little loose. Cavallo getting a bit of an advantage here. Cameron Gaddu has moved up to 9th after he saw Cavallo move up a spot. So right now Cavallo going to gain 4 points on Cameron Gaddu, as Cameron Gaddu will gain 3 on James Morton, which is how much he gained on the last race. James trying to get up closer so he doesn't lose as many. Don't know where everybody else is in comparison to points. Zachary Rogers has not had a good day. So now Sam Rogers is looking for 6th place on Nicholas Samudio. Sam Rogers will take that spot. But now he gets that run on the outside. Goes right back in, but Sam Rogers up to 6th. Benjamin Tilton moving back away from Steve Cavallo, even though Cavallo had a better lap. There's now Michael Cavanero fighting with Colby Alves again, these two rookies here. And Colby's been doing a lot better in this code here in the Code Red series than he has been in trucks and part-timers. He has not been doing good in part-timers in that number 9 Richard Petty Motorsports Ford, but it seems something about Roush might have a good place for him here. Something about Roush. Anyways, we come to the flag. This time it'll be 8 laps to go. And there's how much you see how much the field is spread out. That's a huge spread right there. And I hope this race ends soon, because I am hopefully Staples will finally call me so I can get a job and start making money, because God knows if I tell my mother I get a job and she'll be like, you should save it for college. I got the loan for college. I don't know. Anyway, Alan Cavanero leading Colby Alves now, giving him some pressure here. These guys are about a second off their best laps. As Nicholas Samudio now getting pressure from Chris Carrando, who won the Truck Series race. And here we go. They're coming in the pit. We got to be careful because we know what happened last time. Alan screwed up. Alan screwed up. Sam Rogers and Steve Cavallo are screwing up. And Sam Rogers is smoking. Peter Sands just misses it. I don't know why they do that. I think it's something to do with the drafting distance. Sam Rogers is done. Alan Cavanero's got damaged, so he's probably done too. But we did have cars stay out. And the highest one that did was Chris Carrando. As Colby Alves, you can see, will be the first one out on pit road. Then Benjamin Tilton, Cameron Gaddu, Nicholas Samudio, Scott Greeny, James Morton, Karen Vieira, Brenda Rogers as they're racing out. It's Alan Cavanero and Steve Cavallo still on pit road getting their damage fixed. That's just a tough break. I don't get it. These cars, they do that on pit road, but I'm telling you, I tested the Cup drivers. They did not do that when they pit. They did not do it. And Cavanero retired. Yeah, it sucks. Here come the other drivers, and oh, Eric Powers is going to hit the wall. But Colby Alves in the lead. Tilton is second. Colby Alves might get his first career Code Red Series victory here today. He would be the third Ford to win the race this season. Chris Carando's going to get out pretty well. He's a fourth place driver right now. And Cameron Gaddu is up to third. And I don't think that's what anybody wanted to see. James Morton has kept himself close. As we look through the field, there's Emily Brooks. There's Steve Cavallo. Alan Cavanero, Eric Powers, and Sam Rogers are the ones that are major victims here of the pit road thing, as well as Cavallo. But as Colby Alves leads, we're going to take another break and be back for the finish of today's event. Back here at Dubai, and I just saw Cindy Vieira exit pit road. She got damaged in something. Nobody else is retired. And Colby Alves is slowly losing ground. Benjamin Tilton is slowly catching up to him. Cameron Gaddu is faster than Colby is right now as well. But considering it's a road course, I'd say Colby might be all set. This will come to 3 laps to go this time by. And Tilton gaining that lap too. Down to from 210 to 206. He is better than him, but he's not that much better than him. Cameron Gaddu had to deal with Cindy Vieira, so he did not have a good lap. So with the regular season looming to an end, next season's plans are about to be made. And right now it's looking like Cup and part-timers along with trucks. And Tilton gaining some more ground there. Down to 1.94, but I just don't think Tilton has the time Just looking through the field here. No, Scott Green looking to maybe take 5th from Nicholas Samudio. James Morton losing 7th to Karen Vieira. Michael Cavanero falling down maybe the 13th here. Zachary Rogers was 40th, and now he's up to 28th after pit stops. The whole pack has cleared the 4. Oh, man. Number 4 car's going really slow. 18. Oh, she got more damage. She's got more heavy damage on the 4 car. She must have gotten turned by somebody. Colby Alves is catching Steve Cavallo. Tilton continuing to gain ground, but he just does not have the amount of laps he needs. Unless Colby gets severely hung up, but they're coming into the final turn. And I think this is all she wrote. Going through the final turn, Colby Alves, after some luck from Alan Cavanero hitting the pit wall, he will win the Sharpie 300. So Colby Alves will win the Sharpie 300. Benjamin Tilton 2nd, Cameron Gaddu 3rd, Chris Corando 4th, Scott Green 5th, Nicholas Samudio 6th, Karen Vieira 7th, James Morton 8th, Brenda Rogers 9th, and Skylar Dixon will round out the top 10. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. See you guys for the Cup Series event here shortly.